Here's 18 key things that I wish I knew when I was younger. Number one is try to get along with everybody. You're going to meet a whole bunch of different people throughout your life, people of all ages, especially when you get out of school. You're going to be associated with people in your career that are all different ages. So you're going to really need to meet people where they're at and try to get along with everybody so that you can have as many doors open to you as possible. And if you do disagree with some people, you'd be surprised on how fast doors can close, and certain people can have an influence to maybe block you out from certain opportunities that you want to pursue. So I learned the hard way, guys, on not getting along with everybody, and it really doesn't help you progress in your life. So get along with as many people as possible. Number two is don't tell too many people your plans. You might have big plans for your life, and that's all well and good, but you don't need to hear the discouraging comments from the people that you tell. So be really careful on who you tell what you want to do in life, because you don't need the discouragement. You need people building you up and telling you you can, and whatever it is that you choose to do, you can do it if you put the effort in. So just keep your cards close to the vest and don't tell everybody what you're up to. Number three is be careful. Life is dangerous. It can be over in an instant. You never know when your time is finished on this earth. I have some friends that I grew up with that are no longer here. I'm 38 years old. So nothing is guaranteed. You have to be extremely careful in life. And the key number one rule in life is stay alive. So just be very careful, be safe, and hopefully we all get to that ripe old age of 80 plus. And you could say that you took risks, but you were calculated and you made sure that you stayed safe throughout the process. Number four is be prudent. That served me really well in my work and my career, is double and triple checking your work. And I heard be prudent from Ty Lopez actually. And what he described it as is what you want to do is triple check your work. A lot of people that are really good at their jobs or a good student, they're triple checking their work so it's done to the best of their ability and they know it's correct, or at least they can learn and really dial in from their mistakes. So make sure that you're prudent and you're double and triple checking all your work. Number five is work hard and smart. So what you want to do in the beginning is work really hard so you can gain the skills and the knowledge that you need to pursue what you're doing. But after you've worked really hard, you want to make sure that you start working smart once you have the knowledge and the skill set. You don't want to burn yourself out with hard work. Number six is prioritize rest and recovery. We live in a society where it's go, go, go all the time, and you're working hard, you're trying to achieve, but you need to prioritize rest, sleep, and recovery so that you don't burn out like we talked about. You don't want to go so hard that you're getting sick all the time and run down. So make sure you get a lot of rest, make sure you recover, and then you can hit that hard workout. You can work hard at your job, and you're not getting sick all the time or burnt out. Number seven is try a lot of different things, especially when you're young. Figure out what you like, figure out what you don't like. Sometimes it's more about figuring out what you don't like. If you don't like that certain thing, then quit. Don't quit because it's hard, quit because you don't like it and you want to try something new. So try a whole bunch of different things and figure out what you like. Number eight is learn to say yes and no. Really learn when it is that you need to say no and when you should probably say yes. Saying yes to a whole bunch of different things and running yourself too thin is no good. So say no to the things that are wasting your time, but also learn to say yes to opportunities and yes to maybe something you haven't done in a long time or meeting new people. And don't become too much of a homebody that you're saying no to everything because you're trying to save money or whatever the case is, right? So just try to say no when you need to say no and learn to say yes to more opportunities and things that could possibly be fun in your life so that you're not always stuck working really hard and logical all the time. Learn to go and have fun. Learn to say yes to things that are going to serve you and start saying no to maybe the people or the things that aren't serving you or aren't bringing you any value in your life. Number 9 is learn to forgive quickly and learn indifference. You can forgive your parents, or maybe you don't want to forgive your parents for getting divorced or whatever the case was there. But what you can do is you can learn to be indifferent. You can learn to be indifferent with people that maybe screwed you over, or friends that are no longer friends anymore and you had to distance yourself from them. Learn to be indifferent and just value your time. You only have a unknown amount of time on the earth. So learn to forgive and learn to move on, and also learn the skill of indifference. Number 10 is start to look forward more than backwards. Learn from your mistakes that happened in the past, obviously, but what you want to do is move forward in your life and learn to just look forward to the things that are to come. It's going to be much better than the things that were in the past. You're going to learn more about your health. You're going to learn more about how to sustain your energy levels. You're going to value your time more. You're going to gain more financial stability. So the times in the future that are yet to come are going to be better than those of the past. So start looking forward instead of backwards. Number 11 is learn to breathe. Learn to take big, deep breaths into your diaphragm. Learn to relieve stress that way and maybe anger or anxiety. You're not breathing as deep down as you could. So learn to relax every once in a while, take big, deep breaths, and just know that there's a lot of tension, anger, anxiety coming from your gut. And you need to breathe deep into that and relax as much as possible with those big, deep breaths. Number 12 is limit screen time, especially short form content that's burning down your attention span. You want to indulge in longer form content so that you can extend your attention span, so you can focus on things for a longer period of time. We're running into depleted attention spans with shorter form content. We're watching these quick videos all the time, and you get all that dopamine and it feels really good. I do it from time to time as well, probably more often than I should. But try to force yourself to watch those longer videos, because what it's going to do is extend your attention span. Number 13 is audit your coping mechanisms and maybe some addictions that you have. So learn to look back at your life from a bigger picture and learn what's burning down your time capital, your energy capital, and your focus capital. What is burning up your time and what are you doing that you shouldn't be doing? So really learn to audit what your addictions are and what your coping mechanisms are. We all have coping mechanisms and certain types of addictions that we're using to get through life, so to speak. Really audit what you need to do to swap those out for healthier habits. Number 14 is choose the people that choose you. There's going to be a lot of people in your life that are maybe not putting in as much effort as you're putting into the relationship, a friendship, a girlfriend, boyfriend. So learn to meet new people and choose the people that choose you, that are putting in the correct amount of effort, that want to meet up with you, that are texting you, that want to see you just as much as you want to see them. And really learn to value your time, because you only have one kick at the can. So make sure that you're just valuing the people that value you, and you're not chasing the people that really are indifferent and don't really care if they see you one way or the other. Number 15 is develop your speaking skills and always be improving on them. Whether it's talking to a camera, talking to a group of people, try to put yourself in a situation in your life where you can stand up and be that leadership role in a group of people where you need to talk for a couple of minutes, or get in front of the camera more and just learn to speak and be more articulate with your words, because you find yourself tripping over your words, talking too fast, maybe skipping through to the next word when you haven't said the one before. And you need to learn by experience. You need to do it a lot. You need to speak in front of people a lot, as much as you can, and that's the only way you're going to get better. Number 16 is learn to really listen. Listen to the people that you're talking to. We grow up speaking a lot and waiting for our next opportunity to say something, but you're going to be a better speaker if you learn to listen as well, because you'll know what to say next because you've been listening. You can respond to what the other person is saying. So stop trying to just wait for your next opportunity to talk and listen to what that person is saying so that you can respond to what they said and maybe ask some more questions. And that way you can become more of an active listener, engage in the conversation. You will become more interesting if you ask other people about themselves. They'll find you more interesting, ironically, if you get them talking about themselves. So be more of an active listener. Number 17 is walk away from fights. Avoid fighting. Physical confrontations, you can avoid those 99% of the time. Unless someone puts hands on you, that's a different story. You got to defend yourself, but avoid fighting. It's not worth it. I know people that have got seriously injured from fighting, end up in the hospital, changed their life forever. So you don't want to get in fights. You want to avoid fighting because you never know what's going to happen in a fight. And number 18 is use good manners. Use thank you, please. Manners go a long way. You can say excuse me when you're trying to get by somebody. And a big thing is using you. So you're welcome, thank you. When you're saying things like thanks and no worries and stuff like that, yeah, it's okay, but it's not as impactful. You need to use the word you. You need to say please and thank you. You need to say you're welcome instead of no problem or no worries. It goes a long way, and it might be a minor detail, but people, I think, subconsciously know that you're a genuine person if you have good manners. So that's the 18, guys. I hope you can incorporate some into your life. If you like this content, like the video and subscribe to the channel. And for more life advice and dating advice, check out this video right here. I think you might like it as well.